Hi folks, back again. Coming to an interesting part of the show where we might get stuck. We have a centre beam to lay across and connect in here, and we've got to measure that out. Okay, so let's have a look at the beam we're speaking about. Here we are. Now this has to go on right along the middle there. Agreed. There we are. Oops, it's sitting just to no more. It's sitting there. And we've got to secure that somehow. They've given us brackets, wherever they are. Here we are, two brackets, one for either end. Brackets, if you can see them, that they screw on, and then the beam sits in them and takes the weight. Right. But what I've got to do now is to find the middle. First to go in the middle and up the right height, not too low, not too high. So what I've come up with, if it works, right, we shall take one of these, this one perhaps, right. Now to get the middle, that would fit dead on somewhere there. Yes. So what I'll do, I'm going to do two things at one time with this. That's going to fall as soon as I touch it. Not to worry, let's put this in first. We'll put it right hard up against that. Right. Up against this here. There we are. That's more or less jammed in that one pretty tight. So if we get the measurements of one of those poles to the halfway mark, have we got a tape somewhere? Yes, we do. Here's a tape. So let's get an idea. Okay, what's the length of this? And you find halfway. It's 135, 67.5 would be halfway. Is that correct? Quickly check, make sure no mistakes. 135 millimeters. So let's measure 67.5. Right, I'll give us halfway. 67.5 is here we have it. 67.5. That would be to there. Yep, 67.5. Black rumble away himself here. I'm going to put on my reading glasses so I can see where I'm going. Da, 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 da. Oh my goodness, that's who moved it? 67.5 is halfway mark. Agreed. And leave it there. 67.5. So let's mark out in this one, because this is one we're concerned with. Put out the road. 67 67.5, 67.5.5, that's there. I told you that before I've done it. Just make sure. This belts and braces, 67. No. Wait a minute, why should that be? 67.5 is there. Okay, 67.5. Check it this, it should be exactly the same. 67.5. Down it that way. 67.5, that's right. So we have a 67.5. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to take our pen on that middle mark and go over and mark the board, the headboard. Right? Right. Just a wee dot will do fine. But at least we now know the halfway mark. So, the clamp will be going on the halfway mark, like so. But how high? Well, what we'll do for height, we'll just take the pen, because it's got to be level with that, and we'll just mark it. Like so. So that's how high it should be. Just check. Spot on. Thickness of the pen perhaps. Well, we can take a bit above that. Let's take it off and have a look. That's a tight fit there. So we now have, if you care to look, the middle and the height is to come up. So it'll be going like so, but in the middle. And that's just about dead right too. Where's this guy? Right. But now we've gone that far, and we're happy we've got the middle. What I'll do, I'll zoom in a wee bit, let you see what's going on. I'll leap over that, I'll crawl under it, limbo, I'll step over it, I'll not show off. Now if you can see the marks there, that should give you an idea. Too close. I can get close, eh? Give you a look at what's going on. Now, you can see the vertical line, horizontal line, sorry. So let's move on that. We will be doing this both ends, and if you see the one, well, that should suffice, eh? As he leaps over again. I just want to the horizontal line to give us a height, and a wee dot to give us a middle. Now with that arrangement, let's mark it. First with the pencil. Let's get the height correct. Nice one. In the middle, yep. So let's just mark it with a pen. That's one we hold, and there's another. Agreed. Yep. Now what we'll do, we'll just punch, it's called punch a starter for the screw, but be careful, you just want a starter, as I say, so we just get a wee movement in it, so that the screw can get a bite to start it. Same this side. you get a wee come. So that's just to get give the screw, we're putting in a wee bite to get started. So let's put that one on then, right, because this is what's going to be happening at the other end. Good. Excuse me. Get a suitable screwdriver. What are we on? Oh, for goodness sake. Here we are. Right, I've just stopped looking. Now you get, with the pack, you get 4 small screws. In other words, 2 for this end, 2 for the bottom end. But let's put this on for effect. Now, as I said, we've got, it shouldn't be too difficult, we've got a wee grip on it. That's us. That's fine. There we are. Sailing home, dead centre, dead level. Da, da, da. That's it. Nice and level, same here. So we tighten them up, right in the middle and at the right height, and secure. So that would sit in like so. Oopsie daisy. Right, and the same the other end. Right. Now, let's just do the same measurements at the other end. Drop that a wee bit, okay? It's a fraction high. That's not bad. Next. Down to the other end. Now, I'm going to do the same down the other end. I don't think you want to watch it twice, do you? Bore you with that. So I'll give you a wee break for a minute while I do the other end. Hold on. And because recite poetry, I would advise that. As he leaps over the frame.